Hi, let us continue with the third key feature of a model definition. Meta options are pulled out of the model and placed in a special options object. In the given sentence, it mentions that meta options are being pulled out of the model and placed into a special options object. Meta options refer to additional configuration or customization options that are not part of the core functionality of the model, but rather are used to adjust how the model operates. In Django, a meta class is a special class that is used to create other classes. In particular, the meta class in Django models is a meta class that is used to define certain options for a model class, such as the database table name, ordering options, and other metadata. When you define a Django model, you can include a nested meta class within the model class. This meta class can include various attributes and methods that define options for the model. For example, you can set the verbose name and verbose name plural attributes to specify human-readable names for the model in the Django admin interface, or you can set the ordering attribute to specify a default ordering for instances of the model. Let us take a look of a Django model with a nested meta class. In the models file we have the post model, which has two attributes, title and content attribute. Let us add publish date attribute. These attributes correspond to the columns in the post database table. Now, let's say we want to add some meta options to this model, such as setting a default ordering for the posts or specifying a verbose name for the model. We can do this by adding a class called meta inside the post model and specifying the options we want. Here's an example. The meta class is defined inside the post model. The ordering option specifies that posts should be ordered by publication date in descending order. Here the newest posts will be the first on order. The verbose name and verbose name plural options specify how the model should be displayed in the Django admin interface. Alright, it's time to migrate our database. But before we do that, let's head over to the migrations folder to get a better understanding of what we've been working on in this section. Once you are in the migrations folder, then open the initial migrations file. Now let us consider how this change would be reflected in our database migrations. When we initially created the post model, Django automatically created a migration file to create the database table for the model. This migration file would look something like this. As you can see, there are no meta options specified in this migration file, because the post model was defined without any meta options at the time. Now that we have added the meta options to the post model, let us migrate our database and create a new migration file. Now open the second migration file and see the change. As you can see, the migration file uses the alter model options operation to add the meta options to the existing post model. This operation modifies the existing table in the database to reflect the new meta options. Certainly, the meta options of a model can also affect how the model is displayed in the Django admin interface. Let's explore how the meta options affect Django admin interface. Open the admin file of the app. Then import the post model, which is located in the models file. Let's first use the basic method to register our model. We will also explore the admin interface in the next few sections ahead, so no need to pay much attention on what we are doing now. And then we migrate our database and create the super user. Let's run the server. Then open the admin interface. Log in using the username and password that you have just created. Good. Now that we are in the Django admin interface, let's create some few posts there. As you can see, because we have used a basic method to register our model, we are getting a basic admin interface that lists all the post objects in the database. Let's specify which fields to display in the list view of the admin interface. The list display option is used to customize the list view of a model in the admin site. To use this option, you need to create a custom model admin class for your model, and register the model with this custom class instead of the default model admin class. In the list view of our admin interface, we will display the title and the published date of our posts. Now, let's register the model with this custom class, instead of the default model admin class. Save the change and reload the admin interface page in the browser. Note that we're now getting the title and the published date of our post. And we also have the verbose name and verbose name plural. And notice that our posts are ordered in the descending way, meaning from the last post to be published to the first to be published. As an example of how the meta class affect the admin interface, let's change the order of our post in the model class. Remove the minus sign in the ordering options. Now, we are telling the Django interface to order our post in the ascending order. Reload the interface again, and see how we change the ordering of our post. To close up this section about meta options, let's see 10 most used meta options. As I have explained before, in Django, a meta class is a class that defines metadata options for a model. These options are used to control various aspects of a model's behavior. Here are 10 common meta class options in Django models. DB table. This option allows you to specify the name of the database table that the model will use. Ordering. This option lets you specify the default ordering for the model. For example, you can sort by a particular field or multiple fields. Verbose name and verbose name plural. These options allow you to specify the human-readable name of the model, both in the singular and plural form. Unique together. This option allows you to specify a set of fields that must be unique together. Permissions. This option allows you to specify the permissions that can be granted to users for this model. Abstract. This option allows you to create an abstract base class for a model that is not intended to be instantiated directly. Default related name. This option allows you to specify the default name for the reverse relation from the related model back to this model. Get latest by. This option allows you to specify the default field to use when getting the latest object for this model. Indexes. This option allows you to specify the database indexes to be created for the model. App label. This option allows you to specify the name of the app to which the model belongs. This is useful when you have models in multiple apps with the same name. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and learned something new. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. It helps me out a lot and keeps me motivated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.